Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muhammad Asim. I'm working as DevOps engineer. Guys, in this video, I'm going to show you how we can take backups of our Cloud SQL and how we can restore it. So let's begin. So guys, I've already logged in into my sandbox account, right? So what we are going to do, first of all, we are going to simply, take a SQL instance, or create the SQL instance, right? So navigate to this SQL area, and we are going to create a minimal instance, and we will see how we can restore it. So first of all, I'm going to create a Postgres SQL instance. So there are Enterprise Plus and Enterprise Edition. So we are going to provision the not the latest, go for the Postgres 15, right? And we are going to click the sandbox, and even we can reduce the size of CPU as well. So instance ID, I'm going to call it test, right? And this is going to be the source instance where all our data is going to be living, and I'm going to give the secure password, right? And then navigate to this section. That is fine, right? And specify zone if you want to do multi zone, but this is the demo, so we are going to go for the little very short specs, right? So I'm going to click this once, BCPU, right? And storage 10 gigs is going to be fine, right? Enable automatic storage increase, right? And if you click this guy, you will see that the encryption is going to be handled by the Google managed encryption key. Regarding the connection, definitely you can enable the private IP addressing, which is going to connect to your VPC if you have a custom VPC, right? And other stuff regarding the setup connection, you need to set up this one and enable API. We are going to do that. So our application, for instance EC2 machine and Kubernetes, are going to be internally access to our this SQL. So we can give the custom range. You can give the custom range if you want to, or if you want to go for the automatic, you can do that as well. So I'm going to go for quick automatic, create connection, right? And once this done, we are going to check mark this, but I'm going to enable the public IP as well, because this is the demo. And if I might need to create any database on remote SQL, I can use from the my laptop, or even you can use the VPN to connect to your VPC, right? And make internal calls to your SQL. So as you know, I do have videos with regard to the zero tier and pri-tunnel in past I've created, like OpenVPN. So if you navigate to this area, simply search for open, you will see that pri-tunnel, OpenVPN, AWS client VPN, and all those stuff is going to be available, right? So definitely you can watch those particular videos, and go for the best option. I would suggest the pri-tunnel is a lot more powerful option with the open source, and you can create unlimited number of users, and do the easy administration of that. So in past I've done with the in Docker containers, you can do that as well. So that part is done, right? And we selected that, and I'm going to enable private path as well. So what it does, it allows the Google services like BigQuery to access the data, makes queries over private IP. It uses the internal backbone of your cloud, right? So then you can set up the data protection, number of days you want to do the backups. So this part is, guys, really important. Enable point in time recovery. So if you have the concept of RPO or RTO, recovery point is a recovery point objective and recovery time objective. So if we enable that, we will be in a powerful or great position to restore our database to minimal of maybe uh, till 1 second or 2 second old data, which we can retrieve to the logs which are going to be stored in buckets automatically. So Google manage that, we don't have to do anything, but it has a cost associated with it. And definitely you can check that if you have not actually enable it. uh, I do suggest enable it, but make sure that once you enable it, it is going to restart your instance. So might be you want to do in non-business hours, or non-BAU hours. So maintenance is pretty much something you would like to set it is automated. We keep the things as it is, so go for the creation of instance. So guys, this is our source instance. What is mean by that? Where all our data is going to be living. And then what we are going to do, we are going to create actually a new instance. So right, so let's go for that. That is going to be our destination, where we are going to restore our database. So I'm going to navigate to this all database, create a new database. Make sure the type should be same. For instance, if I choose the type to Postgres 16, it is not going to enable us to restore that. So definitely I'm going to go for the this sandbox, and type is going to be exactly the Postgres, and instead ID, let's call this restore, right? You can give it any name, and I'm going to give the password. This time I'm going to give this different password, but once it is restored, I need to provide the actual password which I have provided for my source instance, which is the test instance, right? So this is pretty much the stuff that you need to keep in mind regarding the creation or restoration of your SQL. So show configuration, and I'm going to go for little machine configuration. Go for the 1B CPU and customize instance. That's fine, I think. And regarding the okay, data protection, you want to enable like automatic daily maintenance windows for the windows. Okay, which, and this is the actually automated backup retention as well. So you can choose anytime. Make sure it should not be your business hours, you can do that. So connections, I'm going to go for the same stuff, but this time this is actually we have already enabled it. And uh, okay, use automatically assigned range. As I discussed, we can give the custom range as well, right? So enable private path, that is fine. And I think we are good regarding that. So let's try to create it. And once this is going to be created, I'm going to show you how we can restore our data from the source instance, which is actually a test instance, into this machine, which is what is required for the database restoration. The other option is going to be restore into a actual database, but what it does, it is going to override your data, right? So this will take some time, guys. Till then, I'm going to pause the videos, and once done, I will be back with you guys shortly. So guys, you see both of our machines are running. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a backup of this test, which is actually our source database. So I'm going to create a manual backup. Once you create it, automated backups are going to be created, and it is going to be automatically created according to the internal interval, time interval, which we have actually seen already. So this is going to be on demand backup. So I'm going to say that you can put the date or anything you would like. So I'm going to say, let's say this is the on demand full backup, right? So anything you can say this, anything you can call this. So I'm going to call this on demand full backup. Yeah, that is fine. And let's take the backup. And once the backup is done, I mean, definitely you can have lot of data, I mean, inside it, databases in this instance. So add users, everything is going to be available. So then once the backup is available, you will see that even with the, I mean, automated backups, we have the restore button, right? So I'm going to definitely show you the custom stuff as well. If you want to do custom restore, or actually automated restore, you can do that. So till now what we are going to do, we are going to see the option. So let's say I want to restore this I mean SQL instance, right? So you see, override an existing one, you can do that as well. So it will I mean uh, it is going to show you the option. So this will override the instance, right? So okay, let's wait for a while. All the current data on the selected instance will be overwritten and cannot be recovered later, right? So let's see, it is, this option is currently not enabled, and if I do, or I should say it is not currently populated, might be the backup is in place. So let's do a refresh here and navigate to this test database and navigate to the backup section. Okay, you see on-demand backup and automated backup. So if I click this guy restore button and navigate to this section, okay, and override the instance test. So I need to provide the test ID. So what it does, it is going to actually I mean override the existing instance, right? So other option, if I navigate to this database section, right, and all instances, so you need to check this part. So the issue I would like to show here, you see why we are unable to I mean the option is not populated, because and the test I mean instance is created with this Postgres 16, right? And the restore is created with the I mean the destination is with this I mean type. So that is why I need to show you this part as well. So what we are going to do, we are going to create new restore instance, right? And I'm going to call this, or the type is going to be exactly the Postgres 16, right? And instance ID, let's say um, restore 2, anything you would like to do, I mean any any name you want to give. So I'm going to give the passwords. And so guys, you will have, I mean, a better understanding now what we need to do regarding the I mean registration process, right? Either we can restore to existing one, it is going to override the data, and all the data is going to be override. But we don't want that, we want the current instance to be running, right? And what we can do, so we need to make sure the type is same, that's why that is not populated. So we have already witnessed that part, right? And now we are going for the little stuff regarding the resource allocations. So connection is gonna be, let's say, go for the same stuff. You can add a network, I mean add a network mean you need to provide your as it is public, I can give private sorry public IP of my home network, but definitely I'm not interested in that part. So that is fine. So there will be no new network, enable this private path. Let's try to create it, right? So we are creating the new restore instance. So this should now give us the feature to I mean restore our database as a destination instance, right? So it will take a little while. Till then I'm going to pause the video. That would be our last step to see how we should be able to restore our database into that particular instance which is going to be restored to. So you see we have like Postgres 16, Postgres 16 and Postgres 15, we were unable to restore our database from 16 to 15 or 15 to 16 is not possible. So make sure you have that particular idea, right? So guys, you see that our restore instance is ready. Now what we are going to do, navigate to this test, which is our source, right? So we have all the stuff here. Navigate to the backup section, right? And let's suppose we want to restore our on-demand backups. It's totally up to you which you want to restore, right? Definitely you want to restore the most recent one. So if I navigate to this section, you see override an existing instance, right? So you see restore to is now populated. So that is the type is actually matched. So what we are going to do now, simply we type the restore to. So very you should be very careful regarding and these sort of setting. You should be know what is your source and destination. So once done, click restore, and you see a restoration start is starting, which is actually whatever is inside the restore dash 2 is going to override that. But the coolest thing you would like to see that from test, which is the source, all the data is going to be available in this resource too. So that is it, guys. You can access this particular restore to which have all your data. That's it. If you like the video, please like, share, and subscribes the channel, and have a nice day. Thank you.